Alright, did some damage today. Freed up a bunch of trees, freed up the dogwood. You can see it's kind of creating its berries right now. Freed up some buckeyes. Freed up some of our native wild onions. And so now I can replace in here with, I'm going to try to do some live stakes. And I even think these flat areas, cattails would do really well there. Could act like a filter. Who knows? We'll try it all and see what works. We'll walk over here. This is where one of the first places I removed a bunch of honeysuckle, and all of these elderberries regenerated. There's a lot of them in here. So I'm kind of making this like a little elderberry patch. Hawk just flew up there. We got hawks all over this place. They're swooping in and out. It's pretty sweet to watch. I watched one like fly up into the thermals and then fold its wings down and dive down. Anyway, it's pretty cool. So elderberries, tons of sweet cicely, an old dead cherry. But yeah, you can already see we're slowing the water down a little bit. It's already pretty slow, but the more water that we can catch and filter, the more habitat we create with this otherwise useless plant. It just looks so beautiful back here. So all the tall sweet cicely, and I planted some red buds back there, and you can just see it's a lot more diverse now. This bone set I let go to seed last year and it kind of multiplied. My Jerusalem artichoke patch underneath the black walnut. You can see that some things will live under a black walnut. But yeah, it looks beautiful back here. All the fleabane. Put some dogwood stakes. That one's alive. This one looks dead. But look at this dragonfly. Whoa. I've never seen that kind before. We get a lot of damselflies from all the jewelweed and everything. So that side over there, closest to the forest, already has tons of natives. Not a lot of invasives. The invasives kind of start in the woods, but now that I've opened up the understory, a lot of stuff's growing up over top of them, including jewelweed. So hopefully the fortune spindle, which is the ground ivy, the more I open up the understory, the less chance it has to grow, because it really likes to grow in the shade. If it starts getting too much sun, it might explode. But if it gets tons of shade from jewelweed, full shade all year, maybe it'll kill it. Who knows? Maybe with my help. But look at this Drummond's aster. And look at these explosive seed pods. Ooh. I don't know if you can tell or not. But anyway, look at these Drummond's aster. There's the fortune spindle. But here's the fortune spindle. And then here is the Drummond's aster. I believe that's what it is. It's a type of aster, I know that, but it's crowding out the fortune spindle, which is awesome. You can see them popping. But yeah, I planted a bunch of native grass here, but I don't think any of it took, unfortunately. Oh well. Some of the rye came back for sure. I believe that's swamp milkweed, Jerusalem artichokes, lemon balm, hazelnut, blackberries. This was downy sunflower, but didn't survive. The perennial